89.3 and 88.5 Yes FM. Online at www.yeshome.com. Now on the free Yes FM iTunes app and the Yes FM Android app, or the free TuneIn Radio app. Search Yes FM Lima.
This is Yes FM, and something that's happening this Thursday downtown Toledo. Huntington Center is the tour with Skillet and Third Day headlining, but part of that tour is a fun band called We As Human. And on the phone line, we have Justin. Hello.
Hey, what's going on, April? How are you?
We're well. How you doing, sir?
I'm excellent. Excited to get back to Ohio.
Yes, definitely. Now, are you guys still on a little bit of a break to catch your breath in between tours, or are you back out on the road already?
We are, yeah. We had a whole 8 days off, so it's a vacation and a half for us. That's for sure. This will be the sixth tour back to back without any sort of a significant break in between. So we got 8 days off with our family. I'm actually here in Nashville right now, out with my wife running errands. So it's wonderful.
Oh, you're being a husband! Yay!
Well, I try. I do what I can.
Now, do you guys have any kids?
Yes, yeah. My beautiful wife, Misty, and I have been married for 13 and a half years. We got married really young. I was 6 years old when I got married.
Me too!
Yeah, we have 3 children. Isaiah is just turned 10. Malachi, my second son, just turned 8. And then my daughter, Ellie, is 4 years old. So
it sounds like a good group.
Yeah, we got a cool little family. We raise rabbits, so that's we got that going for us as well. A little backup plan in case the music ever goes under. I can sell some rabbits.
Yeah, them 4-H fairs and stuff like that. They're pretty lucrative.
Oh yeah, that's what I hear.
Well, obviously you guys are catching your breath. You're going to be back out on tour with the guys from Skillet. And know that you just got off of the roadshow tour. So how did that go for you?
It was amazing. It was really cool. Mercy Me normally headlines the roadshow tour, and I guess they wanted a little more rock edge this year, and they wanted to take some time off to do their record. So they let Skillet and us get on that tour and rock it up a little bit. And we had a great time. All the artists on there were really cool. Andy Mineo and Royal Taylor and all those guys were just great. We had a really good time on this tour, actually. In fact, my drummer Adam said that he thinks that it's the funnest tour that he's ever been on. So we had a really great time. It was really fun.
It looks like you had a good time. I'm thinking that you are one of the participants in a little thing called the Cover Tune Grab Bag.
I'm sure I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm sure you don't.
Yeah.
Didn't you kind of start it off?
I did, yeah. That was, first of all, that wasn't my idea, but we had a good time. We had a good time doing it. Yeah, I think we covered a Katy Perry song, and then the last part was a Rascal Flatts song, "Life is a Highway." So it was quite a trip to see all those different artists. We threw that together literally in about a half hour, and when we got in that hallway with the film crew to start shooting, there was only about 10 of us, me and Mac Powell from Third Day, Andy Mineo was there, Royal Taylor was there, and then all of a sudden people just started all the other artists and musicians started running down the hall when they heard us start to play, and they're like, oh, we went on, we want to get in on this, and by the end of it, you can see on the video, I think it's just, if you look up We As Human Cover Tune Grab Bag or Roadshow Cover Tune Grab Bag, you can watch it, but there's quite a multitude by the end of that video for sure.
Well, from the sounds of it, at least from the comments we were reading, it looks like Jen Ledger stole the show with that.
I know. You know what? She's kind of the life of the party a little bit. People love Jen. She's a really sweet girl, and people really like to see her whenever she's not stuck behind the drums for sure.
Well, we're glad you got in on it. It's a bit of a hit around here and stuff, so don't ever be embarrassed about participating in that, because it's awesome.
Oh, good. I will hold my head high then.
Yes.
I'll hold it nice and high.
So going back out with some of the groups that you just got on tour with, looks like you and Skillet are just going to be best buddies throughout the rest of this year between the tour that's coming to our area and then a few other things you guys have got cooked up towards the summer.
Yeah, I think so. Us and Skillet, we're kind of best buds, that's for sure. We love touring together. Obviously, we've been on tour together for about 2 years, and just love it. We get along really well. I mean, their crew feels like they're our crew, and vice versa, and we just all really get along really well. I love Jen and Corey and Seth and John, and they have their kids out with them sometimes. Alex and Xavier come out on tour, and our kids play together, and they're like family, really. I mean, we don't spend Christmases and Thanksgiving together, but every other day of the year, it seems like we're hanging out to some degree.
So what do you guys look like on tour? Like, what's the stage show look like? Is it crazy? Is it kind of in the middle, or sometimes you tone it down? What can we expect this coming Thursday?
Well, my band and I, we're gonna rehearse one day tomorrow for this tour, and then we're gonna hit the road. We love spontaneity. We love just kind of getting out and just being a band, just rocking. And we don't really plan that much, where we're gonna be. Like, I'll be on this part of the stage on this section, and we'll be, this part of the song, we'll make sure we're out in the crowd or whatever. We just get out there and we just go. I mean, we just try to have a good time is what my band and I do. And we feel like if we're having a good time, then the audience will be having a good time. And we've actually had moments backstage where we're like, you know what, tonight I'm just going to kind of take it easy. I'm just going to stand there for the most part and just play my bass or play my guitar or sing or whatever. And we get out there inevitably every time and just start throwing down and running around and jumping off things, because it's just, the music is just in us, and when we're on stage, we just feel so alive, and we're just so honored that so many people show up to watch us perform that we just can't help but give it everything we have. We always come off stage at the end of every night just covered in sweat and like, well, the plan of not moving around very much didn't work, did it? So we just love performing, just everything about it. We love performing. So if people are down with rock and roll and just seeing a bunch of guys playing their hearts out on stage, and then I think that they would definitely love a We As Human show.
And we I just saw this Summer Shed tour. This is huge, dude. Toby Mac, Skillet Lecrae, and then you guys have just been added.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Incredible. Look, we've never toured with Toby Mac before. We've done quite a few shows with him. And I think that's only 7 shows, the Summer Shed tour. So got to get their tickets early. I know we're playing some legendary venues, Red Rocks Amphitheater up in Denver, Colorado. We're playing the Mud Island Amphitheater in Memphis, Tennessee, and just not a lot of dates on that tour, but it's going to be a really great tour. With going out with Lecrae, I love all the 116 guys, Andy Mineo, Lecrae, Flame, all those dudes. So it should be a really killer tour.
Oh, if people want a road trip this summer, then either hit Memphis or St. Louis are the 2 closest dates to us. But, hey, road tour, there you go. Road trip, there you go.
Absolutely. I say they just take the tour to, just follow the tour to all 7 dates. That's what I think needs to happen.
That'd be good if they want to, hit, maybe their bucket list is, 50 states. They can hit a bunch of them just by going on that tour with you guys.
There we go. The best part of traveling is you get to taste all the different cuisine around the United States. So I'm actually not in the music for the music. I just like to eat in different states, and it's a way of funding that.
All right. So favorite state and favorite type of food.
Oh my goodness. Favorite type of food is sushi. I could eat sushi for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And then my favorite state, you said?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a tough one. Oh, good grief. I would have to say right now, just kind of consistently, I love California. I love, I don't know. I don't think I could pick a favorite state, to be honest with you, because they're so different. I think of South Carolina and Texas. I love Texas, Dallas, Toledo, Ohio, of course, right?
Right.
Every state has something completely different. I mean, it's so different. I just can't even compare them. So I love the United States. That's what I like.
If you're a foodie, when you come to Toledo, if I were you, I would demand Tony Pacos. I'm just saying.
What's it called?
Tony Pacos.
Tony Pacos.
Yeah, if you want food like paprikash, if you want like hot peppers or like gourmet, hot dogs and sausages and brats, Tony Pacos.
I'm all about that. I'm going to make a note of my little Evernote app and write Tony Pacos in Toledo, Ohio.
There you go.
I actually have a little notebook that I keep all of our favorite restaurants in, just so that whenever we get into a state, I'm like, all right, what are our favorite ones here? So I will put that in there, Tony Pacos. Thanks for the tip. There
you go. Add it to the list.
Yeah. I might even send out a tweet telling people that we're going to go there. That way, if anybody wants to come have a meal with us at Tony Pacos in Toledo, I think that could be pretty fun.
There you go. That would be fun. One last question for you before we let you go. Your self-titled album obviously came out last summer. How are things going with that?
Really well. Better than we ever thought, to be honest with you. Our song Strike Back on mainstream active radio went to number 20, and it's just now starting to back off. We're releasing Take the Bullets Away as a single on the active rock side, and then on the Christian radio side, just a lot of really great radio play for We Fall Apart and Taking Life, and just really exploded for us this last year. And it's really cool to see. I think for the band and I to see people at our show singing the songs from our album. You know, that's one of the greatest feelings ever. Looking out and seeing the faces of the people that are listening and loving the music. We definitely feel the love on the stage whenever people come out and sing with us. So it's been going really well. Couldn't ask for anything more. God has taken this album and done things with it that we didn't think were we just didn't ever dream of. You know, our dreams weren't big enough apparently. So it's been really cool, and I definitely want to thank all the fans that are out there listening and being moved by our music. You guys mean as much to us as we do to you. I promise you that. We're really encouraged by the stories that we hear and about what God's doing with our music in people's lives. So above and beyond anything we could ever dream. That's what's going on with our album right now.
Once again, we're talking to Justin of We As Human. And Justin, if people wanted to pick up your album or find out more information about you guys, where could they go online?
Well, of course, Facebook, because most people are probably on their Facebook right now. They can go to Facebook and just look up We As Human. We're really easy to find. It's We As Human, no S on the end of human. A lot of people like to type that. And they can also go to iTunes, check it out on iTunes, Amazon. It's really everywhere. They can go to stores and find it in stores, and Walmart's, Christian Supplies, all those kind of things. So we're pretty easy to find. Just go type in We As Human in your Google browser or whatever, and we should pop right up there. They can check out our new cover tune grab bag too that we did on Roadshow. It's pretty funny. You were talking about it earlier.
They can look up on YouTube. They can look up Roadshow 2014. They will find it. Can't miss it.
There we go.
Hey, Justin, Thank you so much for hanging out with us, and we'll let you get back to being a husband and doing all those fun little errands.
Absolutely. We'll see you guys on the road. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, we'll see you Thursday.
Yes, FM.